Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Susan and this is going to be about keto and about being a mom of 5 kids, grandmother to two, little budget cuts that I can do to help economize in the family, just about my family life, some things that are going on, and a lot about how I have lost 61 pounds so far. I have 102 to go on the keto diet. I call it keto lifestyle as opposed to diet because I'm in this for forever. I don't ever plan to go back to the standard American way of eating, SAD diet, because I did that for 54 years and I I did not feel well. I had a lot of health issues that have been resolved with keto. And I really love keto. So I was really ill a year ago, January. I had extreme vertigo. I was really not feeling well. I was walking like this, dizzy. I would bend over to pick up something. I felt like I was going to faint. I just didn't feel well at all, and extreme headache. So my husband took me to the hospital and they told me my blood pressure was 240 over 140. And they said, oh, wow. And they said, the best thing you can do is try to get this under control. You're going to have to go see your doctor and probably go on meds and lose a lot of weight. And I said, oh, yeah, for sure. I do want to lose weight. This was a great motivation to get me to actually do it. So I went to my doctor and he told me to buy the blood pressure monitor, which I did. By the way, they're $60 at Costco and $120 in the drugstore. So go to Costco. Even if you don't have a membership yourself, try to find a friend that does, to take you there to get it for a lot less money. Plus, you can buy online with Costco, so there's that option as well. I used it, was using it, and my blood pressure wasn't going down because I wasn't changing my diet. So I started looking online what would be good to lower your blood pressure and lose a lot of weight, and I found keto. I started just doing it on my own, following YouTube videos. I'll tell you, Dr. Ken Berry is a great resource for keto and also for carnivore if you're interested in that element of keto. And Dr. Jason Fung, pro for telling you how intermittent fasting works and how fasting in general works. I am doing the IDM protocol now, which is fasting for 44 hours, 3 days a week. They have it as 42 hours, but I extend it to 44. And then 4 days of eating. I also do 2 meals a day on my eating days, which I have lunch at 1 o'clock, supper at 4:30, which gives me a fasting period of 20 hours a day, even on my eating days, from 5 p.m. till 1 p.m. the next day. But for you starting out on keto, do not do that. I didn't do that until I was fat adapted and had been doing keto for a number of months. I would suggest to start out keto to eat 3 meals a day. And in those 3 meals, make sure you're eating lots at every meal so that you don't feel the need to snack. And give yourself a nice wide berth for a fasting window at nighttime while you're sleeping. So if you can go from, say, having supper, the last food you consume for the day at, say, 7 p.m., and don't eat anything the next day at least until 7 a.m. So you've given your body 12 hours of not eating, which is great for your insulin response, and having your body eat off your own self, the fat off your body. And you will lose weight doing this. So it's really great. And to start out, I would say 12, that would be giving you a 12-hour fasting and 12-hour of eating period a day. As you increase in your keto journey, you can increase those times. As I said, now I do 24 on my eating days, and I do 44 hours of 3 days of fasting a week. But yes, it's all has to go with slow and steady. You start out at the 12 hours of not eating. You most of that time you're asleep because we're doing it from supper time till breakfast, so that shouldn't really be that difficult, even early on. So for breakfast, what would you eat? Well, I would suggest you could eat some sausages and some eggs, or some bacon and some eggs, and with a fatty coffee. So how I like to make a fatty coffee is coffee and then a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon or two of MCT oil that's high, like a 10%, 10 on the bottle. I buy mine at Costco. There's also some on Amazon. Also, coconut oil you can put in directly. I do that too. If you want to add some heavy whipping cream, I buy the Lactantia at Costco. I find it's the best price. It's only $4.99 for a carton, whereas it's more money at other stores. So I would suggest you getting that, and you get yourself a beautiful coffee. If you want to add some artificial sweeteners, that is up to you. Personally, I use them very minimally, only on special occasions, because they tend to trigger me into wanting to eat sugar, and also make me not lose weight. So for myself, I do not have artificial sweeteners. Oh, however, having said that, many people find they're fine for them. So this is all down to what works for you. You can have to do a lot of experimenting in the process to find out what is best for you personally. I'm just going to be telling you what works for me and what has worked for me. I went from 293 pounds last February to now, a year later, I'm 232 pounds. So I've lost 61 pounds so far. My goal is to, from 293 to 232, my end result goal is 130. So I have another 102 pounds to go. I am doing an exercise video now too, that one lady on the forum very generously bought for me, called T-TAP. It's T-TAPP. The forum is ketogenicforums.com. You are all welcome to join and join in our fun keto journey together. There's also a carnivore section on there too, that they basically do 0 carbs and just eat products from the animal. So that would include any meats from any living being. And also they eat a lot of butter or use bacon fat and other things like that from the animal. Some of the carnivores will include heavy whipping cream, others do not. So that's a matter of preference. Some of them drink coffee and some of them do not. It depends how strict you are and what your own personal goals and how your body works too. What you would like to do for that. I'm not carnivore myself. I'm doing keto. So, but I encourage them, and they're a great group of people on there as well if you want to explore both avenues. And some of the other advantages of doing carnivore are it eliminates a lot of food allergies that people have, and so there's also that advantage. I would encourage you to watch videos by Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Jason Fung, as I said. Also to Keto Dudes podcast. They run the forum. You can listen to so many podcasts they have done, and they're such a great inspiration and source of information. They have a section of Show Me the Science, and they explain all the scientific reasons why keto does work. And it's worked for me, and it's worked for a lot of other people, and it's a very effective form of way of eating. So I would encourage you all to look into those things. And I myself am just still have a long way to go on my journey, but I've gone from wearing size 4X and 5X down to size 1X, which is a big progress for myself personally. So my body has changed in different ways. I still am hoping to get down to wearing clothes that I bought on my honeymoon almost 30 years ago. Even if they don't, aren't, if they're not in style, then I'll exclude some of those clothes, but just the idea that I can get into them to wear will be great. Okay, so I'm going to make a lot more videos, and please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And I'll talk to you all again soon. Okay, thank you for watching and have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.